Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Reeti and I'm back with another lecture in the DBMS series. So in the last lecture we learned about role-based access control. In this particular video we would be learning about encryption in databases. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now, encryption in databases refers to the process of converting the data into a secure format that can only be read or accessed by someone with the correct decryption key. So what we do is, if there is a data D1 which is present in our system, we will encrypt this particular data into a secure format, like there would be some stars, there would be some A, B, C, there would be some equal to, like some special characters, some alphabet, mixture of everything. So we'll encrypt this particular data, and then the person who is having the correct decryption key can only go ahead and decrypt this data and read this particular D1. So this is what encryption in database means. So this helps in protecting sensitive information from the unauthorized access. Since we have encrypted our data, any person who is having the decryption key can only go ahead and read the actual data. Otherwise the person will be seeing this special characters and alphabet combination, which doesn't make any sense. So we are securing our data from any unauthorized access or any hackers. So for example, an MNC might use encryption to protect their records in their database. Even if a hacker gains access to the database, they wouldn't be able to read the data without the decryption key. So even if the hacker have the access, it will be only able to read this particular data, not this data, because this data needs the decryption key, and which should be a correct decryption key. Now what are the types of encryption? First one is at rest, second one is in transit, third one is column level, and fourth one is full disk. So let's learn about each and every one of them. So first one is at rest encryption. So at rest encryption protects the data stored in the database by encrypting it whenever it's saved to the disk. So whenever we are saving our database to the given disk, or you can say secondary memory, it encrypts the data whenever we are saving the database. At that particular time only it encrypts the data. This means that if someone gains access to the physical storage or the database files, they won't be able to read the data without the encryption key. So since while saving the data which is present in our database in the disk, we are encrypting the data, anyone who gains the access to our disk or our physical storage won't be able to read the data, because the data which is stored in the disk is in encrypted format. So example, a company encrypts employee salary records stored in their database. If someone accesses the database files directly, they see encrypted data like xyz123 @ instead of the actual salary figures. So whenever we are storing the salary data in our disk, we will encrypt that particular data. So whenever someone tries to access this particular data, they will be seeing this particular data, not the real data, because that requires a decryption key. Now coming to the next one, that is in-transit encryption. So in-transit encryption secures data as it moves between the database and the applications or the user. So whenever there is a fetching of data from the database which is happening by a user, it tries to encrypt the data that time only. So this is typically done using secure communication protocols like SSL, TLS to prevent the eavesdropping or the tampering during the data transmission. So for example, when you send an email, in-transit encryption ensures that the email content is scrambled while traveling to the recipient server. So whenever a user 1 is going to send an email to user, so this particular data is encrypted while traveling from user 1 to user 2 or sender to recipient. So even if it is intercepted, it appears as a random characters like this, and that is unreadable. Coming to the next one, that is column level encryption. So column level encryption encrypts specific columns within the database. This is used when only certain pieces of data like credit card numbers or social security numbers needs to be protected, leaving the rest of the data unencrypted for easier access. So whenever you want to encrypt some highly valuable data which is present in our database, you use this column level encryption, because column level encryption only does encryption on some specific columns which is having some highly valuable data. So for example, a database holds user information with a column for social security numbers, that is SSN. This column is encrypted, so an SSN like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 might be stored at this particular way in the database, so that if anyone accesses this particular column, they will be able to see these special characters and need a decryption key so that this particular data will be encrypted. This is used whenever you want to encrypt some special column which is having highly valuable or highly risky data. Coming to the last one, that is full disk encryption. So full disk encryption encrypts the entire disk where the database is stored. This ensures that all the data that is stored on the disk is protected, not just the database but any files, logs or backups stored on that particular disk. So what we do here is we encrypt the entire disk which is having the database, some transaction logs, some backup files, so that if anyone has any access to the disk, he or she won't be able to see anything like the database, the transaction logs, or any files which is present in the disk. So for example, a laptop which is used by an employee is encrypted. If the laptop is stolen, the entire disk is protected. So whenever our laptop gets stolen, we can be assured that our entire disk is encrypted, so no one can go ahead and access the data. So and the thief would be only able to see encrypted data like this one instead of the readable files. So if the thief who has stolen our laptop would be able to only see the data like this, which is in an encrypted format, and the thief won't be having the decryption key that will be only available with the user, so he or she won't be able to fetch anything from our laptop. So this is all about encryption and types of encryption. I hope you like this video. So if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you're someone who is new to my channel, can go ahead and watch out the tech content first, and if you find it useful, can go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you have not followed me on my social media handles, you can go ahead and follow. The links are in the description. Till then, take care, keep learning, keep growing, keep smiling. Bye all.